Yes, my name is Tom Wilson. I've worked here at Access Living for over 28 years, and currently I'm the Community Development Organizer for Healthcare, which means I do health policy work on long-term care and healthcare organizing on issues of Medicaid in particular.
Awesome. So Tom, since you're in the advocacy field, what is the importance of research?
Okay, research can really strengthen advocacy, and I have one example I like to use, which was quite successful. We had noted that sometimes PAs would call in sick or just couldn't make it, and while consumers of long-term care, home care services are required to have a backup PA or a backup person, they meant that that person might not be available because they had to go to work or they had family obligations. So we did a survey, and that survey was of people that use home care services, and we asked them, for example, how many times they'd left in bed because their PA didn't show up, or how many times they had to sleep in their wheelchair because of the same problem. And also things like whether they got bathed or fed on certain days because of the issue of PAs being sick or not being able to come. That survey showed that it was a significant percentage of home service consumers that had encountered these problems, and when we presented that data to the state, we were able to convince them to create a pilot to set up an emergency backup PA system where people could call if they were stuck, and they would get someone dispatched to help do the emergency services that they needed and to help them until they could get their PA or another PA engaged to help them.
Okay. And so you've seen the importance of research in those type of fields and doing those type of surveys. What else have you noticed in terms of doing research for advocacy?
Yes. In other areas, we've done a lot of research over time about the difference between people who are institutionalized in nursing homes and people who have left the nursing home and are living in the community. And some of the research has been around their level of community engagement or interaction with others. And living in the nursing home, it's been shown, limits their participation in a lot of different activities of life. And once they're in the community, their life gets a lot richer for those folks. So that research has helped to support shifting funding from institutional settings to the community. We've also just asked about personal satisfaction in the institution versus the community, and it's clear that for most people the preference is to live in the community with the services they need.